First one, a drug addict, a suicide victim, mentally ill, or a target for sexual abuse. Fathers being absent. Another thought that shocked me. Research says only 51% of kids live with both biological parents today. That means every time you stand up in a church service, half of the church was brought up without fathers. In your youth group, half of the boys don't have fathers. The chances are the woman that marries you marries a man who never had a proper father. Here's another quote I thought was interesting. 71% survey says it is very important to have a father living in the home. They surveyed secular people, U.S. News and World Report. They agree. The world is saying that we need fathers. Well, let's see what God says. The highest honor God ever placed on a male is the word father. Why? Because father is the title God gave himself. God never calls himself a mother. And God gave you his title. That's why we got to talk about it before we go home. Because if he gave you the title, you better find out what it is. You are so important, God gave you the title. Now, get ready. Sit up straight. Sit up straight. You're going to get heavy now. Watch this. Fatherhood is the ultimate work of the male. Why? Because fatherhood is the principal cause of sin. Let me put it another way. I'm moving fast for a reason. Sin is a fatherhood problem. How do we know that? Because sin is a result of a man declaring independence from his father. Therefore, man is suffering from a fatherless child syndrome. Can I put it to you? God saw fatherhood as the source and the solution to man's problems. I say both. He saw father as what? The source and the solution of the sin problem. How do I know that? Let's read what he says in the last prophecy in the Malachi before he closes the Old Testament. The last statement God made about humanity. He says he will turn the hearts of the fathers back to the children and the hearts of the children back to who? Their fathers, or else I will come and curse the land. Whenever a country is under a curse, it's because the men are out of position. Hey boys, reposition yourself. Tell your neighbor, go back under the family. Oh, that's deep. Tell your neighbor, go back under your wife. Stay with me, I'm going to explain in a minute. My wife is secure because I am under her. He said the solution that the Messiah will bring is that he will turn the hearts of the father back to the children and the children back to the father. New Testament, 400 years later, we read this very beautiful statement. Malachi 4 verse 6 says, I will send you the prophet Elijah before that great and dreadful day. He will turn the hearts of the father.